They do, flight crew. FTC. Flight team stand up. Another year to carry is January. We have time Shaq disrespected NBA players.
Twitter beefs, memes, diss tracks. Shaq's known to disrespect whoever.
Damn, he smacked the dog crap out of him, and him too.
Shaq and JaVale McGee's beef got pretty bad. Like, Shaq's own mom had to get involved bad. And the drama started on Shaq to the Fool.
Really?
JaVale was constantly being used as a punching bag. Shaq
he is a Shaq to the Fool, though.
And put his mistakes out there for millions to see.
Oh, post him up, JaVale. Post him up, JaVale. Hold him off. Hold him off.
Wow.
Some time went by, JaVale joined the Warriors, and he started playing the best games of his career. But the second he made one mistake, the boys put him on blast again.
JaVale McGee! Crazy alley-oop on an invisible mini-hoop out of bounds.
Come on, JaVale, bro. You're literally 7'36".
You did. I said...
You're 7'36".
When JaVale first saw this, he was ready to square up with Shaq, but being across the country is not an option. So JaVale brought out his Twitter fingers and started taking shots at Shaq. JaVale called him out saying, "Shaq, get my nuts out your mouth."
Oh, this really happened.
That is all. But if you know Shaq, he takes everything personal. Whenever Shaq starts, he finishes. And that's exactly what he tried to do to JaVale's career. Shaq clapped back saying, "Now since you want a good team, you want to act like you a player now. Stop it. You will only be remembered for Shaq to the Fool, bum ass."
Damn!
I'll smack the shit out of your bum ass. You the one to be looking stupid with your dumb ass bum ass.
Bro, this dude Shaq is a savage. Oh my gosh, man. Bro, Shaq is a ultra savage, bro. What the hell? Bro.
Then JaVale responded with, "You've had these nuts in your mouth for 5 or 6 years now. You thought I was just gonna stay silent? And you already know Shaq how to do him dirty." He literally photoshopped JaVale on a homeless man. And then JaVale's teammate KD had to step in because, he just likes Twitter.
JaVale he works extremely hard. He's coming here and doing so much for us as a player. He only wants to be respected just like anybody else. And I understand Shaq works for a company that wants him to do that type of stuff and make fun of players. It's cool and funny, but when you just keep going time and time again, and then the guy actually disagrees with you.
Bro, I ain't gonna be surprised one of these days when one of these NBA players just at me on Twitter or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm with all the smoke. Don't even get it twisted, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because look, if you're gonna sit up there and honestly at the end of the day, take certain shit offensive, get your game skills up, get better. You know what I'm saying? If JaVale McGee could have used that as just as fuel to his game, you know what I'm saying? You're 7'38". You know what I'm saying? You gotta average 15 plus points per game, you know?
I ain't no cops can threaten civilians like that.
And you're tripping if you thought Shaq would be alright with this. As soon as he saw KD's interview, he tweeted out, "Mind your own business. This ain't for you. I understand you're sticking up for your teammate. That's cool. But your boy JaVale is still a bum. He started it. I'ma finish it." Dude, things got so bad and went so viral, Shaq's own mom had to get involved. And when that phone rang, Shaq had to draw the line.
Didn't it get out of hand? No. When your mom has to step in and his mom is stepping in?
It didn't get out of hand, but my mother is someone who I love and respect, and she told me to stop it and don't bring it up again, so I'm not going to talk about it ever again. His name won't ever come out my mouth ever again.
Earlier this year, when Shaq took shots at Rudy Gobert, it shocked everyone.
Gobert, yeah, he should take shots at him. He's trash as fuck.
Started over 2 years ago. Back in 2019,
you're a nuisance to the NBA. You shut down the whole league last year.
After he was snubbed from the All-Star game.
There's no crying in basketball. Man up.
Right. He cried because he didn't make the All-Star team.
Rudy never responded to Shaq, nor have they ever played against each other, so the situation kind of came out of nowhere. Shaq decided a year was too long in between sending some shots, so he started going at him again. When Shaq appeared on the All Things Covered podcast, the topic of Rudy Gobert's contract extension came up. Rudy recently signed a 5-year deal worth $205 million. That's the biggest deal for a center in
man, give salute. You know what I'm saying? He's getting the bag, but
$6 million in 2025 alone.
He's trash as a center.
$20 million more than any season in Shaq's prime. And clearly, Shaq took some offense to this.
Oh yeah, what do you think about that contract?
Yeah,
Rudy, he got $200 million, Shaq.
200. I'm not going to hate, but this should be an inspiration to all the little kids out there. If you average 11 points in the NBA, you can get 200 million.
Bro, it's crazy. I'm gonna be averaging 15 plus points per game, bro. I'm about to be getting like 550 million in this motherfucker. Yo.
But Shaq didn't stop there. He went to his Instagram and posted this Photoshop picture of Shaq dunking.
I'm about to be the first person to get
the
most paid shooting guard in the league.
Rebounds, 10 missed free throws in 3 quarters. He would have had 11 points, 4 rebounds, and fouled out at 3 quarters. I'm a G. And Rudy tried clapping back, but those tweets didn't end up anywhere.
Yeah, because people
Shaq
know that.
Like, Lillard's beef got so bad, it turned into a rap battle. It all started when Dame showed up on Joe Budden's podcast. He was there to promote his upcoming album, but, being an NBA player, Dame was asked how he stacked up to other MCs in sports. And when asked to compare his rap career to Shaq, Dame didn't hold back.
You think you got better music than Shaq?
I think I rap better than Shaq.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
This set up one of the most entertaining beefs in sports history. Shaq heard Dame talk his trash, but instead of calling him out on Instagram, he went ahead and made a diss track.
Now it's time to be disciplined. That's how to put up that belt. And we will little ass. Here we go.
Saying things like, take your time to respond, there's no hurry. You'll never be Westbrook, never be Curry. What's in your wallet, American Express or Visa? Talking like you Brian, you ain't even Trevor or Risa. Ooh, Dame heard this, and like most rappers would do, he came at Shaq even harder, dropping a diss called Rain, Rain, Go Away. You already know Dame took this beat personally, but he knew how great he was, so he wasn't scared to show someone like Shaq his skill. Dropping bars like, you say the GOAT, I come for his body. Platinum cause he bought all the copies. I fill the tank up with diesel. You jealous of me and I see you. Cause on this day, originals just can't with the sequel. Ooh, the Dame went even crazier saying, it'd be wise to move on, Aristotle, cause it's a gimme. All the money in the world, but traded you for penny. Ooh, damn, oh, Jesus, on fire right now. Huh, I'm sweating. Look, I don't care how great Shaq was in the NBA. This was the one time he couldn't defend himself. Shaq lost this one. Now when it comes to players beefing with Shaq, no one's safe. Not current players, not legends. Shaq doesn't care. He'll chew you up and spit you out.
What the hell?
As soon as Scottie Pippen took a single shot, Shaq tried to put his career in a hearse. It started in 2015. Shaq put up this picture of the best Lakers and the best Bulls ever. And it was captioned, "We'd beat them by 50. What do you think?" Let me know, don't hold back. And Scottie Pippen saw this post and he felt disrespected, so he responded with a post of his own. This time a pic with him and MJ, caption, "Sorry Shaq, I don't get caught up in hypotheticals. All I know is we won 6 titles, twice the amount you playing while in LA. Ooh.
Damn.
I don't think Shaq gonna be happy about this. Shaq was not. That's why he went so reckless at Scottie on the Dan Patrick show.
It was the 5 best Lakers and the 5 best Bulls, and I said we beat them by 50. That's how I feel, and I'm sticking to it. I didn't say, hey, at Scottie Pippen, we'll beat you guys by 50. I just said, I'll beat you by 50. Now, he made it personal when he said, oh, at Shaq, hey, I don't believe in hypotheticals. So he swung first, so I'm going to swing second, and I'm going to swing last, because I don't let bums disrespect me. Yeah, he's a good player, but I'm the bridge, he's the water. He will always be under me.
But the beef was just getting started. Immediately after this, things on Instagram heated up.
Let's be honest, like Scottie Pippen was only good, bro, because he played with Michael Jordan, bro. If he played for any other NBA team, bro, he wouldn't have made the Hall of Fame, bro. He wouldn't even be known. Like
the same pic that
Scottie
posted,
was just like the sidekick of Michael Jordan.
MJ's face on him. It said, "Sorry, Scottie Pippen, I don't believe in hypotheticals either. This guy did most of the work. Remember, I was Batman, you was Robin. I was Puffy, you was Mace." Ooh, and you think it'd be over after that, but Shaq was just living in Scottie's head rent-free. Later that day, Scottie responded one last time with the one thing he had on Shaq, rings, saying, "Game over, Shaq. All that ever mattered to me is winning. We did plenty of that in Chicago."
Bro, those are Michael Jordan's rings. Give them back, bro.
He put Scottie's face, edited onto a fiddle, and said, "The great Michael Jordan won those 6 rings. You'll always be remembered as Mr. Second Fiddle. Second behind him, second behind me. Game ain't over till I say so." Damn, Shaq heard me saying all that. Now, probably the most infamous beef involving Shaq was between him and Dwight Howard. And their situation has been going on for over a decade. Dwight was drafted to the Magic, dressed up as Superman for the dunk contest, and eventually joined the Lakers. But that's also exactly how Shaq's career went. Drafted to the Magic, joined the Lakers, nicknamed Superman. It's a little weird, Dwight. So Shaq felt Dwight was doing everything to replace his legacy. Now, even though Dwight was a really good player, Shaq didn't give him any credit whatsoever. In 2012, Dwight's stats were better than any big in the league at the time. But Shaq wouldn't let anyone label Dwight as the best.
Dwight Howard is the best big man in the game. Chuck E. Cheese.
Listen, you need to stop that. You need to, hey,
listen,
you need to let this Superman hatred go.
It ain't got nothing to do with it.
Hey.
It ain't got nothing to do with it. Listen to me. Andrew Bynum is a true big man. Back you down, jump hook. Dwight Howard has 1 or 2 moves on the block. His one move is to run and jump hook, and the other move is to pick and roll, get it slam.
And he's going to get the same number of points. He's a much better defender and a much better rebounder.
No way.
I'll tell you what.
That wasn't it. The Lakers recently signed Dwight for the 2019 season, and when TMZ asked Shaq what he thought about it, well, he said this.
Lakers just signed Dwight Howard. How do you feel about that?
Who?
Dwight Howard. You don't know?
Shaq's always just been petty when it comes to Dwight. Even during situations where it literally has nothing to do with Dwight at all, Shaq would still bring him up. Like this one time when Kobe did an interview, he claimed that he'd have 12 rings if Shaq hit the gym more, stayed in shape, wasn't lazy, all that. Somehow, that turned into Shaq dissing Dwight. When Shaq first saw this, he responded to Kobe and defended himself. And a lot of people thought it was turning into a beef between those two, but they addressed it on Twitter and claimed there was no beef. Instead, this is where Shaq decided to turn it into a situation about Dwight. This guy said D-White. The beef with these two is just out of hand. Shaq wouldn't even let Dwight celebrate the biggest moment of his career. After the Lakers won the championship, Dwight was posting pictures, videos, and he even gave an emotional speech.
Why?
Shaq said this about
he
the guy.
shouldn't
You
have.
know what I don't like as a player, though?
What's that?
So a lot of players, when they were interviewing and bragging that they was the reason they got the championship.
Right, yo.
Sit your ass down. You didn't do nothing. Stop it.
But I already know what you're talking about.
You know it
I know
too.
you know what I'm talking about. Stop it.
There were-
Run there, post one pick and sit your ass down.
Shaq and Charles Barkley have disrespected each other a ton throughout their careers. But back in 1999
Remember that heated
is where
moment.
their beef really started.
Boom! Damn!
But see, they've moved past this. Somewhat. Now they're teamed up on Inside the NBA where they debate things live. And plenty of moments over the years got completely out of control. Like back in 2017 when Shaq agreed LeBron needed some help added to the Cavs. Charles disagreed since Cleveland had just won a championship, but Shaq took things very personally.
You playing for a team that had Big Four. You forgot about that? You
Damn.
team, Scotty.
First of all,
It doesn't matter.
That wasn't even close. That
doesn't matter.
No, it's not even close.
It doesn't matter.
We were all old men way past our prime.
It doesn't
This guy
matter.
just won the championship. He got a young Kyrie Irving and a terrific Kevin Love. And
Yeah,
now
but it takes more than that to win the
they
championship.
just won the championship. What do you mean it takes more?
Okay.
They just won the championship.
First of all, you know nothing about going back to back. I do and Kenny do.
Now, most debates between
Damn.
these two, it always ends with Shaq.
Damn!
Charles tried to give it
Yo!
to the 2018 playoffs. Shaq was not messing around.
You ain't got to repair nothing.
Bro, I was about to put some old little Florida lingo. I don't know if it was originated in Florida, but I just remember when I was like fucking 11 or 12, bro. Shaq told him out. Bro, like basically, like if you just got ratio, that was like the ratio where back in the day before ratio even existed. But bro, Shaq told him out, bro. He put his hand up and everything, man. I'm asleep.
Baby, that's why you ain't win.
He got the. I didn't have Dwayne. I didn't have Dwayne Wade and Kobe Bryant carry me up and down the court.
So why you don't
Because
want to
when
play
you- because-
I got 3 finals MVP, Chuck.
Because you
Google me,
because
Chuck.
everybody
Google
know
me,
you were a
Chuck.
great
You see
player.
that?
Everybody
Google
know
me.
you were a great player.
You don't know what
That
you're
mean
talking about when it
were
comes to
No,
He
that's
ain't got to
not.
repair
That's
now.
not.
He got to step up and play.
We all didn't have other players
This is
carrying us
playoff
up and down the
stuff.
court. You can yell as much as
I
you
got
want
3
to.
finals MVP. How many
And you
you
were a
got?
great player.
There's even been times where these two almost fought on air. Like in 2019 when
No
Charles
way.
started calling Shaq names.
Mr. Sensitive. No, ain't no Mr. Sensitive. Do it again. I'm telling you right now.
Don't you want to weigh in on this?
No, I don't want to
game,
win.
too?
No. Chuck.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Shaq.
You know what I'm
Mr.
telling you.
Sensitive?
No, I ain't sensitive. I'm going to knock your ass out. I'm telling you right now.
Shaq takes his opinion seriously, especially when it comes to the playoffs and winning championships. And whenever Charles tries to get in the way of that, Shaq lets him know the two of them aren't on the same level. A few years ago when the Cavs were in the finals, Shaq didn't hold back when Charles interrupted him.
Another must-win for Cleveland.
Oh, my goodness.
You don't want to mess around, Chuck. You have no idea what we're talking about.
It's a real must-win for Boston.
Because you've only been to the finals once, so you don't
I
know.
wasn't riding on
it
Dwayne
doesn't-
Wade's and Kobe's coattails.
Doesn't matter, Chuck. I got the same thing you got, and I passed you up 10 years
Just
ago.
letting you know. If I've been riding on Kobe's coattails,
Anyway.
Dwayne Wade's,
Anyway,
and Alonzo
must win for
Mourning
those
too. I
guys.
forgot about
Must
him.
win for those guys.
And
Everybody knows
Rick
you're a
Fox.
bum.
Rick Fox.
People question why you're in the Hall of Fame anyway.
Why does that
Damn.
get so talking about Game 5?
No, because Chuck always interrupt me. Don't interrupt me, Chuck. I'm going to punch you right in your face with that. I tell you what. Okay.
We're gonna be moving some furniture.
Okay, I got you.
I'm gonna throw one of them chicken wings at your fat ass.
Okay.
You gonna grab like what those birds do.
You going to do what?
Come on, man. Quit your
gonna do
running.
what?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
No, come on, man.
You don't want to get on this old cheap suit kid that got on.
Who was the roller
Shaq can say all of these crazy things because, well, he's got the rings to back it up. Even when he was overweight, he was still a dominant force. But these guys, they let themselves go and haven't been the same.
Hey man, that's usual, man. Coming up with a for a minute.